I really need to find a good place for this class ring of my dad's. Like every time I look to the left, I see it and I think of him. You know. That's a weird echo.
Hmm?
I
What?
I think my cats are being fucking weird again. I'm actually the only one in my house tonight because my parents went to take my technically she's my stepsister to somewhere in Ohio. I think it's called Athens or something like that. I've never heard of it.
I've never heard of that either.
I've heard it's sort of around Columbus, but I've never even been to Columbus. I've been to Cincinnati like a handful of times because my dad really loved the ball games there, like the stadium they
Yeah,
got.
Cincinnati Reds.
Yeah. I still have a couple of his hats actually. Even though I've never been a hat person personally, but I felt like I should at least keep a couple because he wore them all the fucking time. With a very limited exception. The only exception I could think of is my sister's wedding and his friend's funeral. He didn't wear a hat then either. Oh, by the way, hey guys, Bottom Master Link. Sorry, I'm starting out this stupid, but gonna be streaming some more Stardew Valley. Got my buddy Chase here, and he's actually maybe gonna invite somebody else to either play or talk to us. It don't really matter which. Dragon, you could use a hat. It would hide that face more. Um, that's not a bad idea, Dragon. That's not a bad idea at all. I don't know. You think I could sport a nice hat, Chase? You think I could pull off a fedora?
Hmm. I don't know.
You don't know. I better try this beer here. I guess you're waiting until he gets in before you start the server. Okay, he just is he's already friends with you on Steam, isn't he?
Yeah.
Okay, so then I don't have to add him or anything. Well,
No, that's
I
on
probably
you.
should add him as a friend anyway. He sounds like a cool guy if he likes this game, you know. All right, let's see how this tastes. That is definitely a different. You want to know something, Chase?
What?
I think I actually like this better with the tangerine peel because it tastes a little bit more fruity. Huh. Like I don't know, it's got like more citrus in it, I guess. I'm pretty sure this is just a limited brew, though. They actually also had another limited brew, but it sounded fucking gross, so I didn't buy it. I think it was like iced coffee, like iced coffee blonde, and I was like, that sounds fucking disgusting. So I didn't get that. I don't know. It sounds like something you would try because you actually enjoy coffee, don't you? Of course, I know you. You're more into stouts than IPAs. So
What's up? Oh, love you too, man.
say what?
No, I said I love you too.
Oh,
Oh, fun.
oh, there you are.
Yeah, it's up.
Okay. Just move this real quick. fucked up. Oh well. Oh, why'd I do that? Not a new farmer, you idiot. Shit. I'm pretty sure I could go back. Shit. Huh. Ha ha ha. Damn it. I fucked that up. I hit a new farmer.
Oh,
I mean, it still has my other one, so I'll just come in from my other guy here.
yeah.
Okay, now I'm coming in regularly. Yeah, fuck this game. My Black Rifle coffee comes in today. It sounds fucking gross, Dragon.
Yeah, so when you tried to make a second guy, it closed out the second cabin.
What do you mean?
I tried to lock the second cabin.
Meaning nobody could access it?
Yeah, because he was trying to join. He's like, I can't join. There's no cabins. It's like they're literal fucking cabins.
Yeah, that was my bad. I hit something wrong there. Try again.
Worst case scenario, we can make another cabin.
Yeah. Or I think technically I can just delete that new farmer I just accidentally created.
Try that.
You want me to try deleting that guy? Okay.
Yeah. Made 2 iridium sprinklers.
Okay, co-op.
How much do these sprinklers cover again?
Quite a lot actually. Can I delete a file off of here? Let me try going to load and then try to delete one. Okay, that's not it. I guess I can't delete that guy. That's odd. I mean, I don't see why it wouldn't let him join in that one. I mean, the way I think of it is like one cabin is basically assigned to an ISP or to an IP address. You know what I
Okay,
mean?
is that better? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, what's
I
up?
hear you now.
Hey,
Hey,
guys.
Rob, what's up?
I hear
What
you
up,
too.
bro?
Sorry, I took your
Gotta
cabin,
chase all my
bro.
motherfucking chickens down, these little assholes.
I don't know why Discord does that.
Yeah, we'll sit there, we'll be talking, and out of nowhere, I won't hear him for like 2-3 minutes, and it cuts out, but it doesn't actually like shut it down.
Oh, you good?
It's just stupid. I hope you don't mind, but I'm actually streaming this on Twitch right now.
Oh, you're good.
Uh,
I like to stream too sometimes.
I mean, I don't really give a fuck at this point. I just turned 27, so this whole anonymity thing, it's like whatever. So I've just been calling him Chase. He's been calling me Ryan because we just don't give a fuck, you know.
Oh, you're good, dude. It's better when people can connect to you and be, have a relevance.
Yeah, I've heard that's sort of how people get ahead on Twitch. Well, that and having, cleavage. But I don't have that, unfortunately.
Oh, you're
I
good.
mean, I have man boobs, but nobody wants to see that.
It's okay.
Chase still loves me after all.
Yeah. I just need a couple drinks in and I'll be okay.
You been having anything to drink lately, Chase?
Yeah, I'm drinking a Coors Light right now.
What? Drinking bourbon, sir.
I know, I was like,
You're
do I
definitely
really
tough.
want to?
You're definitely
wanted
tougher
to.
than I am. I'm just drinking Blue
But I'm
Moon,
like,
so I just like the taste, really. Them sexy man boobs, though. Thank you, Dragon. I didn't know you looked at me that way, but fucking dog, dude.
What's your Twitch channel? I'll follow you.
It's called Final Master Link 2.
Oh, same thing? Okay.
Basically, yeah, only you have to add it to. Because for some reason the first one was taken. I was like, really? There's some other jackass that made that combination of words together before me? I was like, whatever.
Got you a follow.
Aw, fuck! Love hearing that. Love hearing that sound.
Although
I
it
know,
scares you half the time.
I
Yeah, it
figured
does.
you're into
does-
Final Fantasy as well. Okay, that's cool. Now we have a lot to relate to.
Yeah, it's the fall music I made the fanfare from Final Fantasy X, so. Which is probably top 5 favorite game.
So did you ever make it in the game?
I'm still checking right now. I don't know why it's acting weird, but when I refresh it, it doesn't show you as playing.
Huh.
I know, it's really weird. It did once, and then it stopped. I think it's because you had a cabin open, and then it disappeared, I guess?
Well,
So we had a cabin open, and he accidentally
Yeah.
made a additional farmer.
yeah. And he took over that second cabin. And I was thinking, well, let me log
That's
out
what it
real
is.
quick. And then I was like, well, hey, maybe
Oh,
I
it's
can.
not a big deal.
I was like, maybe I can delete that character, but I don't know how to delete it. So,
Oh, I can't even make another cabin because Robin's still working on the stable.
son of a bitch. Way to go, Ryan. I already fucked it up. I guess I'm gonna lose that
But she
follow
should,
now.
like, our day's almost done anyways.
Yeah. I'm just getting hardwood right now. You know. All right,
Yeah, because
FML.
we're already, like, it's already 3 o'clock during the day, so.
All right, FML, you're not a complete failure. You drink Blue Moon. I mean,
No, that's worse than being a complete failure.
it is drinking Blue Moon beer. Is it really?
I mean, I was drinking summer shandies, so.
What, the Lingenyiel's beer?
Lennenkugel?
I thought Lingenyiel's made a summer shandy. Or maybe I'm thinking of Samuel Adams. I don't know. Hey, there's a rare seed at the traveling cart. You think I should buy it? You think we have enough of these? I'm gonna buy one anyway. Because they're rare for a reason. So I'm sorry, what was your friend's name, Chase?
Rob?
Rob?
What's up, man?
Um, so I heard you like this game.
Yeah, I love Stardew, man.
Okay, I think we can be friends then. So that's good.
Any co-op game, mainly, I love. And I also love RPGs, love JRPGs. Those are, like, my
Going
thing.
to see my bitch Emily.
Yeah, he's gonna see. Did you hear? He just got his bitch named Emily to
Yeah.
basically tie the knot practically. I mean, it's crazy.
I just need it to rain.
Rain, motherfucker. Oh, and I don't know if like the way that Chase has been describing like the hard events with Emily, she sounds like she's really tripping some
Bruh.
major balls.
I'm be honest with you, it's all about Penny.
Really? I'll have to disagree. For me, it's all about
She-
Abigail. But I mean,
Abigail's alright. Second place is Emily as best girl.
don't get me wrong. I like pretty much all the Bachelorettes except Haley, because she starts out as basically just a dumb bimbo, selfish bitch in my eyes. But you know, she gets better.
Oh, it's fine.
Yeah, Penny is pretty cool though. Oh, so someone in the chat is asking because, well, I guess since you said you played RPGs, he said, does he play RuneScape?
Yes, I did. I played back before when Zezimo was in his prime.
I guess really the question Dragon wants to ask is, do you play old school at all?
Not anymore.
Oh.
I mean, it's hard to make pures now after that, and then it just doesn't have the same allure as it did.
I can't really relate to the whole pure thing. I never really got it in my head. Like certain things about RuneScape, I could never ever have the patience for. Like I've never gotten the appeal of Iron Man. I never understood that. Like why take the trading out of an MMO? It's not really an MMO then in my eyes if you can't trade with players. But hey, whatever.
Yeah, man.
It's like, people, options to play a game really isn't a detriment to the game at all. It's just another way to enjoy it.
Bro, I don't know how Discord recognizes Quikkatsu, but okay.
It's very easy to do pures and old school RS. I don't know anything about that dragon because I've never tried that, and I probably never will. I have considered
What?
making an alt before, but I doubt I'd really have the patience to commit to it. I've heard of people making like alts to like duo in like Bandos or something. And I was like, really? Like people grind up an alt to like 80 combat stats just so they don't have to like split the loot with some other actual person. I'm like, hey, whatever. If that's what you want to do, go ahead, but I won't do it. I got the mayonnaise and the cheese, by the way.
Oh yeah.
Cheese. And I did get some more hardwood. The rare seed. I think we decided we were gonna put it in the green chest here. Man, I can't wait to plant that shit, dude. You have an alt that I do Winter Todd with. I've never actually done that mini game. I heard it's pretty good for raising your fire making, but it's like, well, it's pretty easy anyway. Just burn maple logs. Like they're extremely cheap, but they're still decent experience. Like,
You never pulled your emerald ring out of this chest.
oh, didn't you say it gave like 10% more damage or something?
Weapon speed.
I'll take it. I guess I'll switch it for my magnet ring. But you can get stuff for getting fire making up. I've made over 30 mil with your alt, and all he does is fire make. Well, that's weird. Like I thought Winter Todd was strictly to get like your farming up or fire making. Huh. I learned something new. But yeah, mostly what I like is RPGs too. I I've been on the line. Like after we're done, after like me and Chase are like done playing everything in Stardew, I decided I was either gonna go through The Witcher 3 or Dark Souls 3. Now Chase says Witcher 3 because, well, partially because he bought it for me. Um, but
And it's a good game.
I'm leaning more towards Dark Souls 3 because I know it's a game that I won't get bored of. Like I'll be committed enough to beat it.
I'll give you some logic. My logic, at least. I love Dark Souls and I love The Witcher, but I would honestly prioritize a game that's easier to finish first over Witcher because Witcher is so massive. It will take all your time.
Yeah, and like I have kind of a finicky relationship with those like almost never-ending games. Like last year I actually did stream
That was
through.
me and Disgaea.
I've actually wanted to check out this guy because I just heard it's just hilarious in how it subverts, the genre basically.
Yeah.
Like I heard it has I heard it has a certain humor to it. I heard that like it's ridiculous how much like actual amounts of damage you can do. Like with one hit by being really low, you can do like 500,000 damage or some shit.
Yeah, dude. It's all about the end game on it.
It sounds funny.
I also love I'm more traditional. I like my Fire Emblem, Final Fantasies, and things like Personas, all of them.
Yeah.
Things like that. Not so much an MMO player.
For the most part, I try to avoid them. Although really the only one I've really played off and on is RuneScape. I think I've tried World of Warcraft. Like back in the day, they used to do like a free week or something of like a trial. But it always pissed me off. It left a bad taste in my mouth because I could not trade with anyone during that week. So it's like, what the fuck?
Here's a random question for you. Have you ever played any of the Ace Attorney games?
No, I have not. I've heard they're pretty good.
Okay, so mix that in with horrible deranged murder, I think you should play similar RPG style would be Danganronpa. It's one of my most favorite series.
I've definitely heard of that.
It will destroy you.
I haven't quite wrapped my head around the appeal of visual novels. Like, if I want a good story, I'll just read a book. You know what I mean? So, like, like in my mind, you know, why would I pay $40 for something you mostly read? Or I know there is some voice acting in them too, but it's like, you know, I could just read, you know, The Shining by Stephen King if I want a good story to, you know, enjoy. I don't know. I'm not saying I wouldn't at some point. I have played a couple visual novels. I'm trying to think. I think I played or no, that wasn't a visual novel. That was. I guess I haven't really played a visual novel. God damn. I'm stupid.
No, I get what you're saying. I used to be in the same boat. I'm not a visual novel kind of guy. Then I watched Clannad, and then I started playing the visual novels of Clannad.
Yeah.
And then I realized it was a little more than just, you know, reading. Especially in Danganronpa, you're actually solving a murder, putting a logical case together. The appeal of it is actually when you get into. I'm not going to try to spoil it for you, but when you're actually trying to dissect how murder is played out, you can get it wrong. It's really cool.
Yeah. FML, you need to check out Earthlock. Yeah, that game actually did look pretty decent yesterday. It did look like it took.
Hey Rob, I added another cabin, so you should be able to jump in.
Oh, thanks, bro.
Like from your stream yesterday, when I was like almost passing out, Earthlock seems kind of like a good Final Fantasy X clone. You know, like it's strictly turn by turn based, which is what I prefer in RPGs. And like just like in Final Fantasy X, if you look to the right of the screen, it actually showed you like basically a countdown of like who's gonna attack next, you know? Which I thought that was kind of neat about 10.
Yeah. Remember that first fight with Seymour? Man,
Oh,
that
fuck
messed me up so bad.
Yeah.
Figuring out his elemental weaknesses. I was like, you son of a bitch. And I didn't know at the time because, you know, this is like 11-year-old me.
Yeah.
But I was getting so fucked up off of that. Oh my God. And Googling, like, not Googling, but back in the day, I went to GameFAQs and things like that, you know?
Yeah. I'm getting all the milk and mayonnaise, Chase.
Okay, I already got the
Don't think I'm
eggs in
just
there.
talking to him. I'm trying to actually. I'm actually trying to do my job for once, Chase. Chase is not the nicest master, because he berates me about not doing my chores and then he whips
That's
me.
because you're a fucking idiot, Ryan. Jesus Christ. So this man, 3 days in a row, 3 game days in a row, not only, he didn't just forget to put, like, the milk in the cheesemakers. No, he just did fucking milk the cows. Like, you have one job, and you fucked it up. Literally fucked it up. Constantly. It's like, God damn it.
Oh shit.
I fucking pay you to do work.
Oh my god. Makes me glad I don't work for him in real life. God damn, he beat my ass. Oh shit.
Are those spray cores in a good fashion, or do I need to move them? I mean, you can move them.
Are you talking to me or him?
You.
Okay, I'll come back to it in a sec. I'm getting more hardwood.
That's fine.
LOL, you fucking failure. Hey, why don't you try playing this game, Dragon? Oh wait, you won't it because you just don't like good games. Like that's your problem. You don't like good games. But that's okay.
And you already milked. Oh no, the cheesemakers are going.
Yeah, the cheese mixers are going.
Check the. Oh, and it's Emily's birthday today.
Oh shit, I forgot Pierre's birthday yesterday, didn't I? Oops. Whatever.
Nobody gives a shit about Pierre.
I mean, it's not like you can bang him. Not that I would want
I mean,
to.
you can.
I mean, I'm sure there's a mod where you can bang everyone. It's called the nymphaholic mod.
What we can do is we can just start like a fucking what are those like societies that live out in the middle of nowhere?
Yeah, you're trying to get me to say the word. I don't know what that's called. The closest I could think of was
Like a concubine?
polygamist,
No.
but you said
Yeah,
that's not quite it.
it's I forget. It starts with a C.
Hmm.
Somebody in the chat will remember it. Because I remember
I don't
trying
know,
to
Rob. You
actually
know what the
like.
hell he's talking about?
Nah. What is it?
So like it's a name of like a almost like a secluded like village out in the middle of like nowhere. Like like there's one in like the movie Waco. What are those called?
I'm trying to understand. Like,
So they're
uh,
associated with like cults, and they live out in the middle of nowhere.
yeah. I know there's a name like it's like Lost Civilization, a tribe, things like that.
Yeah, but there's a name for like the actual like facility or like, and I can't remember what it is.
Dragon said congregation.
Kind of. It's like it's the name of like where they all live. Like a commune. Is that it?
I mean, well, like to use that word in a sentence, you know, like Jonestown, that was a commune, you know.
Yeah. Okay, then yeah, it's the word I'm thinking of. Yeah, commune.
Okay,
Um, then we could start a commune. I bet that's a mod. I could have like
Yeet.
probably
8 wives.
probably it is.
Were you able to jump in?
No, it won't let me.
That is weird. What?
Does it at least show Chase's like server?
No, it doesn't even show it. Every time I try to reload it, it just
Did you
nothing
try
shows up.
restarting Steam?
Yeah.
Does it show him
We'll do
playing
is
the game?
after this game day, when it saves, we'll go ahead and I'll at least shut down my Steam because we've had issues like this to where like he'll
Yeah,
go to jump in and he's like, why can't I see it?
yeah. It's stupid.
Yeah, we have at
No
least
big
what
deal.
one issue a night. It's
It's just, I think it's still, they're still fixing it.
I mean, well, the online's definitely working better than when me and Chase were playing Terraria a couple years back.
oh my god, it was so
We got some fairly significant lag. Although to be
it
fair,
would be
I
like
think
so
if I
bad.
remember right, I think I was actually the host of the world, and his internet
Yeah.
is pretty much always better than mine.
Like we'd be facing a boss and like the boss would just stay there and it would just hang there for literally like 60 seconds and all of a sudden like everything would explode and die and I'd take like enough damage to kill me and I'm like, well, that's fantastic.
Yeah, like you'd get lag, and then when the lag caught up, he'd basically have a whole bunch of damage stacked on him and like instantly die.
So basically Call of Duty shit.
Yeah,
You
pretty
just sit there like
much.
like the boss would explode, I'd explode, Ryan's like, what the fuck are you doing? Why aren't you helping me? And I'm like, bro, like everything is stopped.
Yeah, it was probably my
And it
fault.
pissed me off because it always happened during times like when we'd have like a fucking blood moon or like a fucking
Man, that was fucking fun as hell, dude. Man, you should have seen
fucking
how
show up.
crazy we were when we were doing the Frost Legion, or when we were doing what's it called, the Moon Lord, like the official like
Yeah.
final boss. I'm like, holy fuck, this guy's crazy. But you can actually cheese him
Yeah.
fairly well with the I don't remember what it was. What was it called? Like the Dragon Hydra Claw or something like that. Basically, it was like this big ass, like really outstretched sort of like spear, you know. And what it does is it actually pierces through every wall and it still does damage. So we just kind of spam that on the Moon Lord, and we had like this sort of little, I don't know.
Oh no, the death
structure.
scythe. You could sit in the death scythe and the scythes that go through it.
Oh. Yeah,
Another one was we also used the prism. We essentially made an engine to where it would essentially just give you, I mean, not infinite, but it would essentially spam as fast as we physically could mana rocks. So I could just essentially charge
Yeah.
up the prism and then just like essentially just like unleash a holy beam of awesomeness into
Yeah.
the man's face for about. It only had to last 45 seconds and he was gone.
Yeah.
Um, but making that last 45 seconds was quite the experiment.
I went to the mine just because I could. I didn't get a whole lot. I did get a piece of coal though, and
That's
a bit
fun.
of stone. Yeah. Could you get
Why did
the
we only get?
could you get the cheese that I left in there?
Yep, I'm getting it now. And you
Yep.
should start opening the door. That way they go out and they eat the grass outside. That way we don't lose so much hay.
Okay. Like you mean literally after I milk them?
Yeah, just open the door. And then like when you go to grab cheese, just I mean you can't like shut the door on them, but like when we're like doing our rounds and stuff, just make sure that the door's closed beforehand.
Dragon says, AKA stop being a
Something.
failure. I mean, okay, Dragon. Dragon.
Server's gonna go down.
Oh wait. Well, you wanted to restart Steam real quick. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's why are you preparing to launch Stardew
Sorry, I'm
Valley? I
just
hate
like
this.
modding shit right now.
It's all good. So like my Stardew, every time I try to get, so what I do is I think it launches it, but it doesn't fully launch it because I literally get out of it and it still says launching and then reopens it back up. Like,
Hey Rob, I actually have a Dark Souls related question for you.
Yeah, man.
So in Dark Souls 3, I actually when I get to it, I actually thought about making like a magic based sort of character, which I've never actually done in the Souls series. But I kind of heard that magic was sort of like not as useful in the third series. Like, is that true, or is that still like a viable option?
I don't remember enough about Dark Souls
Okay.
3 about the specific builds, but I know in Dark Souls 1 and 2, I would do a lot of like necromancer type stuff.
Like I know pyromancy was really big in the first game.
Yeah, it was because it was overpowered. Because you could freaking one-shot people from a distance.
You see, back when little Ryan was just a little plebeian, and I first played Dark Souls, I was basically just decked out in Havel's armor, just trying to get a lot of defense to withstand hits. But strangely enough, it wasn't until I played Bloodborne where I actually learned how to fucking dodge, because that's what Bloodborne teaches
Yeah.
you. You either dodge or you die. That's literally the game,
Oh my gosh, it's true though.
and I think it's genius. It really is. Um, and then when I went to Dark Souls 2, I think I just kind of went with like sort of lighter armor, but I basically just dual wielded like weapons. Like I forgot what character they called in the game, but basically you get like these two different weapons that you use at the same time. And then eventually I got what they're called, like dark plate katanas or something like that, and they were so
Yeah.
fucking awesome. I was like, this is fun as fuck.
Yeah, man.
It's,
Especially when you have your friends with you, it's great.
oh, I got fair amount of invasions in Dark Souls 2. I was like, oh my god, what do I do?
Whose phone is close?
I think that's Chase.
mine. Why?
Oh, he was just noting that it's annoying.
Because I have to. So I have my wife's computer hooked into my TV, so I have a 40-inch essentially monitor, and I just play it in my basement. So I have to chat using something, so I have to use my phone.
You still don't know what your schedule is for next month yet, do you, Chase?
I don't.
Mm. God damn it, Chase. I'm trying to take some time off to see him next month. But, you know, my employer typically likes to know like a month's ahead of time to put vacation in, so that's why I've been egging Chase on about, you know, what days would be good to take off. Because I think the state of Indiana will be open by then. I mean, the paper today already was showing things about like we're in stage 3 of reopening. You know, whatever the hell that means. You know, strangely,
The thumbs up.
so I actually work for the paper, but I don't really read like the articles on it, you know. All right, rejoining. Hmm. Okay, you and me are in. What about Rob?
Sorry, just lagging behind.
Last day of spring. I just noticed that now.
Yep.
Queen of sauce. Learn the lucky lunch, which is good to know because, you know, it makes you more lucky. And I was telling Chase that luck is going to be a huge factor in getting iridium in the Skull Caverns. And then, I don't know. I think he just said K. I don't remember. Sucks we can't get any more beans this season, but... Did you have a couple of beans put away in, like, the fridge, Chase?
Yeah.
Okay. Guess we still might use them. I'm not even sure why I'm bothering to water these. They'll be dead tomorrow. Or wait, don't beans go on until the fall, or is that tomatoes? It might be.
It might
I
be.
don't know. We'll see.
Or is it strawberries?
It might be strawberries. Oh,
Hey.
hell yeah, dude. Yeah, just
He's in it.
name yourself whatever you want. My name's Motherfucker, so feel free to be inappropriate.
Trust me. You should have seen
Yeah,
the time that
yeah,
we
trust me.
Stardew
Just
drops, dude.
talk.
That was.
Just talk to
Oh my
some of the
God.
animals, and you'll understand how inappropriate we're getting in this game. Or hey, if you want to be a jokester, feel free to rename the animals too, because that's a good laugh.
Yeet.
Oh. Some dude just laying in his bed.
What are you
No,
talking
do
about?
not go to sleep for the night. You fucking weirdo. It's 10 o'clock in the morning.
What are you
It was
talking
me this
about?
morning. I seen him sitting up in his bed, so I ran in there, and it's like, do you want to go to sleep for the night? And it's like, no.
Oh, your character?
Yeah.
Oh. Still feel bad. I didn't give Pierre anything for his birthday. He won't be my friend. Of course, that doesn't matter to Chase. There's only one person he cares about raising the friendship.
You said I can choose anything I want.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, as long as it doesn't get me banned from Twitch. Although I feel like we might have pushed the line of that a couple of times, just, you know, last
Oh.
week.
Definitely. 100%. We've
It's a
pushed,
joke.
Yeah. Yeah, literally, there's a chicken that says "sucker for dick." Balls deep in ya. Dick Tracy. Oh man, yeah, like it's. I'm so glad. It would have been funny to have that on Twitch when we got those Stardew
Oh
drops,
my
but I would
god.
like that would have been borderline.
That
Like
would
I'd
have
have been like,
been
eh.
that would have
Because
been
like my favorite
so
thing is eating
amazing.
ass, and his favorite thing is vagina. So out of the corner of my eye, I'm banging through the screen, and all of a sudden I see like it tastes just like eating ass. And I'm like, hold up, what the fuck just happened? Did this game just tell me that it's just like eating ass? And I'm like,
Yeah, the star drop, it tastes like ass to chase.
oh my god. I
That
was
was
like, yo,
amazing.
dude, this game's way more adult than I thought it was.
I was like, oh, I think it actually takes the favorite thing and just inserts it, when you're interacting with a star drop. I was like, mine says vagina. It says my my mind is filled with thoughts of vagina. I mean,
Oh man, but it made an
which isn't too off from
extremely funny
reality.
moment
So
because D.
it was
Yeah.
golden. It was a Kodak moment. Let's just say that. Fuck this forest,
What do
dude.
what do I need to do?
If you really want to be banned from Twitch, I can report you constantly. Well, I don't think that'll ban me permanently. They would review it, and then, well, I mean, my account would probably be suspended for like a month. I don't think it would actually be banned though for permanent though, Dragon. Unless you know a guy up in Twitch that's like your, I don't know, that's like your lover. Multiple offenses make it happen. I don't know. Like I feel like they would still review before they get rid of you permanently. I mean, you could definitely easily get me suspended for a couple months. No doubt about that. But I mean, I don't know, maybe I'm stupid in thinking that Twitch actually gives a fuck about people on their platform. I don't know, is that stupid of me to think, guys? They don't? Oh, okay. I think I'm gonna go to the mines again.
I'm gonna go to the quarry and check out the diamond machine. Hell yeah. Popped one out.
Hell yeah, dude. Probably shouldn't stay here all
Oh, I
night.
just got. Oh, Ryan, guess what I just got?
What?
A fucking prismatic shard from the quarry
Wow,
and
really?
iridium ore. Yep.
Wow, dude.
Just seen a weird looking rock. It was like blue and swirly.
Yeah,
Yep. I just pulled a prismatic shard out of the quarry.
out of your ass. Still, that's pretty nice. So what you can do,
Get the galaxy sword?
you can, I'm trying to think, there might actually be a bundle that requires a prismatic shard, though.
Yeah, but if I have the galaxy sword, it's gonna be way easier to get a prismatic shard.
Well, I mean, it'll be easier in the sense that, you'll be able to kill more monsters faster.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, that doesn't make progressing in the mines technically faster. Like, you know what I mean? Like the amount of enemies you kill is nice, but it's not gonna make you dig faster through the rocks.
Well, I'm saying it'll make it to where we can be down there longer, and it gives us like a higher likelihood of.
I don't know. What do you think, Rob? You think he should just get his dumb sword?
Yeah, agreed.
Oh, isn't there, Rob? Isn't there a bundle that requires prismatic shards though?
Man, I haven't played this game in so long. I don't know.
Damn it!
I'm trying. I'm trying.
Like I feel like the programmer would be a dick and require at least one for one of the bundles.
So far, none of them do. Unless it's the very
Maybe I'm
last
thinking
room.
of the maybe I'm thinking of the bundle from when JoJo Mart closes.
Yeah.
which is the secret bundle, which I haven't even done on my single player adventure, because it was put in sort of a recent update. So, oh my god, these fucking fuck off, bugs. Jeez. Oh my god. At least I get some more bug meat.
Do you have to do it like during a certain period of time, or
Got a little bit of coal. Have to do what?
the
The
what's it
JoJo
called,
Mart bundle?
the prismatic shard thing?
No, you can offer that in the desert whenever the hell you want. I got a little bit of coal, so that's nice. What the fuck? What? Interesting. Was that you, Ed? Or Ed? Ed. Who the
Oh
fuck is
yeah,
Ed?
that's him.
Rob.
Oh, D's the other one, the random.
I'm still making a character real quick.
What? Oh, apparently I did a quest for Marlon, evidently.
Apparently it's news to you.
Yeah, it's like, what? Maybe I hit a quota of amount of bugs to slay? I don't know.
Possibly.
So what exactly are you modding, Rob?
I'm just working on shader packs right now for Resident Evil.
Oh. Oh, I thought that was the dwarf scroll too, damn it. Son of a bitch. You know,
That's what we need.
I might have to look up where exactly to get the second one, because I think we should have gotten it by now, since we've gotten 1 and 3. And I know 4 I think only drops in the Skull Caverns. Alright, I get it back now.
You guys in that fucking chat, dude.
It passes the time. Got 75 prayer. Way to go, Dragon. You know, I actually thought about working on a bit of prayer tomorrow. Oh. You gotta go piss, Chase?
No, I just wanted to fucking. I mean,
Oh.
I didn't. I just wanted to type something in the thing. Just kidding. I'm the host, and if I type commands in there, it stops. But since I'm using a controller, it takes
Yeah.
for fucking ever.
You paused the world.
Why you do that?
Coming back. Sup,
Ryan,
Stevie?
question.
Sup,
The
boy?
maple syrup question.
What about it?
When you make
Can
pancakes,
you
do you
use it
need
for
syrup?
lube? The answer is yeah. You can use pretty much anything as lube.
I don't know. You've never been in the field and tried to use CLP, so that's a negative, Ghost Rider.
Did you
Ryan, hurry the fuck up.
did you get the rest of the artisan goods?
Yeah,
Okay.
you can check the mushrooms if you want.
No, I'm good. Move over.
He's running around in my goddamn bed.
Oh shit.
Did he just go to sleep in my bed?
He might have actually.
Bro, my girlfriend's gonna be pissed.
Yeah, she will be pissed unless she's into a threesome.
I mean,
Wasn't even that good. Like my health bar went down.
he's just running out here like, what the fuck are you doing?
It must have gone down from the blue balls he got, I guess.
It's your boy.
We never
Fuckboy
cut the
Steve.
flowers down.
Oh shit! So they died, didn't they? Oops. Damn. Oh, that's a shame. Flowers are gone. Okay, now I gotta go buy a bunch of seeds. Oh, we can buy.
I'm gonna go to Valero real quick. Does anybody want a monster?
No, that shit sucks, dude. Chase probably wants a monster though. Chase, did you want a monster?
Hey.
God damn, what the fuck am I hitting? Oh. I was about to say, where the fuck? I love how when the eggs are hidden right behind the makers, I can't even see them.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go wife Penny real quick. Be right back.
Alright,
Do it.
just as long as it's not Abigail.
Nah, she next.
Chase, where'd I put my shotgun?
She can't stop this. Look at this drip, boy.
Hey, the mutton chops is where it's at, bruh.
Respect the kitten.
Respect the mutton chops. And the sailor hat.
Motherfucker's really been running around with mutton chops the whole goddamn
And
game.
I have a fucking sailor hat.
Ryan, you are a fucking sailor hat.
What?
I said you are a fucking sailor hat. Are you deaf?
You coming
you
on to
daft
me?
motherfucker?
You coming on to me?
Oh my god!
shit.
Abigail, bring your sweet ass out here. God damn. Oh fuck, Ryan, you better go catch him. He's about to clap them fucking cheeks. Oh my god.
I gotta get some hardwood for
Oh.
Abigail first. Hold on.
How do you know she doesn't already have it right now? He's on his way.
Oh, trust me, he don't have enough to please her.
Oh fuck. You guys are out here fucking wild, dude. Oh my god, you guys are fucking crazy.
But yeah, Dragon, to reiterate, what I was saying. Oh wait, don't we need fiddlehead ferns?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna grab a couple. Yeah, to reiterate. I thought about getting 72 prayer, just for grins tomorrow because that, like at certain brackets, when you get a certain amount of prayer, like when you drink a potion, it'll give you like an extra prayer point per dose. And I think 72 is like.
And if
the
there's an
next
open horse,
bracket.
you're more than welcome to grab it, Rob.
Yeah. Just don't have sex with it.
No, it's okay. I don't usually
don't-
have sex with Abigail anyway.
We don't have the bestiality mod installed yet. Okay, you're gonna have to wait next week.
Abigail, did you
Oh,
hear that?
we need red cabbage.
Okay, you definitely need seeds for that then.
So where are you at?
I'm back from getting hardwood.
Okay, so I'm gonna get red cabbage. I'm gonna get.
Your noble steed has arrived.
80 prayer for the bone crusher necklace. Oh, that's why you're getting. That's why you're training it anyway. I forget what the hell does that do? Doesn't that like restore a certain amount of prayer points depending on the bone you bury?
Yo,
I don't
why
know.
Leia so hot though?
Yep, it does that. I mean, I could see that being sort of useful and expensive. Did you milk all these cows, Chase? Did you want me to
Yeah.
go to the desert
Leia, come back. I put
to
the
get,
STD
to
in
get
stud.
seeds? Chase.
Yeah.
Did you want me to go to the desert to get like some melon seeds or whatever the hell we can grow in summer?
I got
Starfruit?
melon seeds.
What about starfruit seeds?
I got. We already have some. So I got 18 melon seeds. 19 tomato accidentally. 18 blueberry. And 9 red cabbage. So if you want to get like 9 star fruit or whatever.
Yeah.
I almost left my fucking horse. God damn it. Wait a second. There's no fucking horse. Yo, dude, where's my car?
Dude, where's my car? I got the mayonnaise. Oh. Oh, Rob didn't.
Do we have fertilizer?
I think we have a minor amount of basic fertilizer in the chest. Yeah, we're gonna need a bunch. Let me look. Okay, we have 5 basic fertilizer, and somehow we have 12 quality fertilizer. Okay, get rid of that. Get rid of that. Oh, Rob, if you wanted your cabin upgraded, you can do it by talking to Robin. You know, so you can get married
Yeah.
and shit.
Thanks.
Or you could not get married. You could just,
Clap
know.
them cheeks.
yeah, you could just do that.
We don't judge here.
Yeah.
Give me
Ra-
old double wide
the only
surprise.
cheeks that Ryan has clapped are the ones on his face.
I feel you.
Because they're the sexiest ones around.
Wow, that was fucking horrible, Ryan. Never do that. Never do that again.
Which one wants the fiddlehead fern? Okay, here. There. Poppy, maki roll, fried egg. Well, the fried egg we can make real fast. I think that's one of the first recipes you learn from the Queen of Sauce. 80k for the spine bone crusher from logs and the dragon necklace for 70k. And I get XP from bones and some prayer. I'm more interested in getting Bando's chest plate personally. Cause I fucking hate barbarian assault, and I'm not grinding that just to get the fucking fighter torso. Fuck that minigame. I guess I'll keep a couple of these in my house then. I wish I could. I'm gonna move some of these seeds out in the other chest, okay, Chase? Because there's just too much of this shit. You're just using Deharic's plate. Wasn't that one of the more expensive Barrows items to repair? No dragon. I've been using Torags because it's cheaper to repair. Because I think the price of repair is based off of how much like G value that the Barrows piece has. I don't know if that's accurate or not. If you can tell, Dragon in the chat is a big old school RS player. I mean, he plays other shit too, but
Ryan, I need that fertilizer. Just remember, we need these melons.
okay, you want me to grab it? Okay, 12 quality, 5 basic. Where do you want the 12 quality?
Just over here in this area that's open.
Okay.
Just remember, we need
You want the
5
basic
stars.
just up here?
We need 5. At least. Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Oh fuck! I put the wrong
God
ones in.
damn.
God damn it! We need more fertilizer. Can I make fertilizer?
Yeah, you can. That's partially why we have so much sap.
Okay, I need to make fertilizer like time right now. Quality fertilizer, sap, fish, any.
Be right back. I'm
Or
gonna get a drink of water.
basic.
All
sap.
right. Well, we could pause it if you need to.
No, it's okay. It's okay. I just left out.
Okay. Want me to go ahead and just water this anyway, Chase?
Uh,
You can still put the fertilizer on it if it's watered.
no, I'm fucked it up, and I need to make more spots.
So you want me to start hoeing then?
2, 3.
Yeah, you know what you're doing. Let me go ahead and
And then,
ship
yeah,
this
then
dwarven
everything else will be watered. So all the other ones are set up to water, so you only have to water one anymore.
I'm sorry, you're gonna hear me throat clearing for the next couple hours. I don't see myself getting Bando's chest plate because that shit is 20 mil. Well, you should start flipping like I do. I mean, yeah, you'll have to do some research, and no, I'm not gonna tell you my best items that I found to flip. But here's a hint though. Like, go to GE Tracker. Now I know they do like a paid version of their service. Like I think it's like $2.50 a month, and it automatically like gives you this chart of like the best like margins for the day, you know, and stuff like that. Best items to high alch, that kind of shit. Well, here's how you don't have to spend a dime. Just make an account for G Tracker. Go to the little search bar up in the top of the site, and then just type in a really like broad word, like type in two-hand sword, and then hit search, and it'll give you, you know, all the two-handed swords, you know, from bronze up to rune and dragon, and I'm sure there's a couple other two-handed swords I'm not thinking of. But like if you look at that and you see any sort of margin at all on that, you can try to flip those and see if it actually buys or sells, you know, commonly, you know, the GE
Did
every
you pull the
day.
stuff out of the?
Yeah, it's empty.
So now everything except that bottom chunk will automatically be fertilized, or not fertilized. What's it called? It'll get what's the word I'm looking for? God damn it!
It'll be higher
Watered.
quality. Oh. Okay, I got some mushrooms just real
No, I
quick.
fucked it up and I put the wrong plants on the quality fertilizer.
Yeah, that sucks.
Oh, I already put the spangle uh, things in. The spangle flowers.
You'd rather be doing something than figuring shit out on the exchange. Well, I mean, you can do it in between you do it. Like, I only try to flip
Oh,
basically when I wake up and I'm doing my, like, fruit tree run. And then just as I'm going to sleep. That's literally, like, the only 2 times that I actually, like, go to the site to look for something to flip. And I'll just put in my offers. Usually I'll put, like, you know how the bind limit is, like, every 4 hours? Well, since I'm sleeping, typically when I put in my offers, I usually double that. So say normally it's 12k runes you can buy of any kind for 4 hours. Well, I'll put in for 24k, and then I'll just put that in for the night. And even if I don't hit that 24k by the time I wake up the next morning, I can still just attempt to flip what I got there. I mean, I'm definitely no expert in it either, but like just by typing in a really, I mean, just type in the word rune. You'll get a list of at least like 80 items that you can try to flip. You know, margin might not be that good, but if the volume goes really fast, then you can use it to your advantage. Or you could just or you could just, camp a boss for like 40, 50 hours and then you'd be, fairly rich then. I might actually do some barrows tomorrow. Like when I first wake up, I mean, it's not like I'll be doing anything else. Shit.
so all you have to do is water those. That bottom section, it's good to go.
Yeah.
Oh, god damn it, we forgot to shut the barn.
Or you can sell whips. Well, yeah, you do have a lot of Slayer levels. You can just kill Abbey demons until you get whips and sell those. You can do that. Fortunately, I don't have quite that high Slayer. I recently got 73. I'm looking forward to 75 because that's when you get gargoyles. Which gargoyles have pretty much always been decent money in RuneScape. I mean, yeah, the granite malls aren't really worth jack shit, but I know they drop rune items. I think I'm actually gonna borrow Horse Chase. I guess it doesn't matter which one we take. Get down there, you fuck. I need to check whose birthday it is soon.
Those iridium sprinklers are.
Those iridium sprinklers are gonna be quite a nice investment. Because it's less you have to worry about farming. Well, it's less you have to worry about the micromanaging of farming. I still definitely want to make more bee houses.
Yeah, I think the only thing that we're low on is coal, and we always seem.
Honestly, we're probably just better
drunk.
off buying the fucking coal, to tell you the truth. I mean, unless we happen to be low on a certain, kind of ore too, like say we're low on iron. You'll probably get at least a couple pieces of coal by grinding all that iron anyway, so. But in my game, I pretty much just bought coal from the carpenter, or from the blacksmith. What's his name, Clint? You know that jackass that's trying to steal Emily from you? But he's doing a pretty shit job with that. Alright, heading back. Getting that money. Getting that money. Did you need me to get star fruit?
You can, yeah.
Okay.
Put it in those 2 spots.
Okay, just gotta go to the desert real fast. Also go back to the winter tot and make money there. I mean, yeah, I suppose.
Foraging for cactus fruit and coconut.
Okay, starfruit. I think they take quite a while to grow, unfortunately.
I know we have some of the seeds. You can put them down in.
Okay, it takes
So I
13
know we
days
already
to
have some.
mature. How many should I buy?
Well, don't I already have some?
I mean, not a ton. Maybe like 4.
I mean, get a whole set of 18
Okay.
or 14.
I got 18 anyway. Huh. I just don't think it's funny that she sells cactus seeds, which is a plant that can be grown indoors. It just strikes me as funny.
Can I not kill this bug?
I'm just looking around the desert, see if I can find some wormies. Oh, there's some. What do we got here? That is definitely an artifact. Turn that in. Okay.
That's that dragon just talked about.
Yeah, I'm actually enjoying this light sky. I gotta see how long that they're doing this, this kind of edition for. Hey Dragon, you should try Blue Moon Light Sky. It's got a tangerine peel instead of an orange peel, and I actually kind of like it. Okay, what birthdays? Okay, we got Joss's birthday. You want to give Joss a birthday gift, Chase?
Yeah, I'll give her some fucking dog shit like she gave me.
Yeah, give her some dog shit.
Twit.
You could actually do that. I'm pretty sure it's on a list of disliked gifts, though.
Oh fuck.
Okay, I'm coming back with starfruit seeds. Okay.
Yeah, I'm getting the fuck out of here. I'm about ready to die. Yes, leave the mine. Just trying out the fucking sword.
Oh, the galaxy sword, yeah. It's pretty badass.
It's not bad. Although there's a bug in there that I can't seem to damage.
Oh, yeah. I think those guys are actually immortal. Yeah. So just avoid them. Do they only go like up and down or left and right, like in a line?
Yep.
Yeah, they're immortal. Just avoid them.
Yeah, because I'm like, it's not attacking me.
Yeah, it always do like 0 damage when you try to swing at them, and they're just really just a nuisance rather than an enemy. I don't really get why they're there. It's like, well, what's the point? I need you to tell me exactly where to plant this, Chase.
No,
Actually, for starfruit, we probably should. Let me look at that recipe for the fertilizer. Cause surely I would know
Sap.
by now. Where's it? Okay, yeah, just sap. I'm gonna use at least basic fertilizer. You see, this is why we stocked up on so much sap. There we go. Okay, I bought 18. No, don't give that to... Alright.
I don't think we have to worry about our plants getting attacked by crows.
Nope. Not really.
Oh yeah, we're
Prob-
gonna make a killing. Now we
probably.
don't have to water them. We can just get more and more and more, and then once we get those melons, then we will also have the greenhouse.
Yeah.
So we can run like strawberries or blueberries or something that reoccurs like every day.
Yeah.
Do you ever do the like cows, milk them?
I don't remember, honestly.
Nope.
At least I was honest this time. Shit balls. It was too late to get this artifact to Gunther. Oh well. Coming back.
Was
Yeah,
Rob ever able to get back in?
I'm just trying to. It's not like loading.
piece of shit. Just trying to ruin your good time. The fuck kind of name is Kippo?
Alright, why don't you go be useful and like go check
Be useful in what?
go check
The mushrooms?
just keep fucking forget. God.
Chase, you were such a slave driver, you know that?
Well, you know how to fix it.
Do I? We should hire more slaves, right?
I'm trying.
Steam?
I'd have money to hire new slaves if my first slave wasn't a fucking idiot.
Well, you get what you paid for, which in this case was nothing. So,
Absolutely nothing.
absolutely fucking nothing. I better put this sap back.
You get Monopoly help because you paid Monopoly money.
Yup. Alright.
At least you don't keep taking the crops out trying to pull them like you did with the plants last time.
Oh, yeah.
Like, oh man, I'm gonna pick this blueberry. God damn it, I hit it with
And
my
then you
fucking
just hoe the whole
pickaxe.
plant. Yeah.
Like, Ryan, you've literally done this 3 times in a row.
I fucked up. I fucked up
Come on.
bad. You might have to
You
restart
know
Steam.
something we haven't done in a while is fished.
Yeah. You might have to restart Steam for Rob to get in. 207.
What the hell?
What? Well, didn't you do the chores?
Yeah, I got the eggs and stuff. There weren't any eggs on the ground.
Nothing's in my inventory.
Ah, they're in my inventory.
Oh. Did you want to restart Stardew so Rob can get in?
Try it.
Okay. Uh, if he tries to join before I do, will he take my cabin?
No. It
Okay.
sort of assigns a character, a created character to a cabin.
Hey, hey, cat, what are you doing? What are you doing? Dumb cat.
That's why we had to make a new cabin so that he could join because you made a new character and it took the other cabin.
Okay. Hmm. Hey, Rob, you there?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm just chilling.
Which I can technically
Stop,
kick a
cat.
player, so I should be able to kick your other person. And
My new farmer. I just named him D. Go ahead and kick him. He's a bitch. Understandably, my cat's lonely, so just decided to barge into my room.
my Steam is loading up.
So, Rob, what would you say your like some of your favorite games are? Not necessarily like the best one, but
Play a lot of VR.
like PlayStation VR.
No, like Oculus and
Oh, Oculus Rift.
Index.
Huh. You got a favorite from one of those that you've played? I personally haven't even checked out VR really.
Oh man, you need to get into it. It's so good.
I mean, I might be convinced if I could actually like have like a legitimate like demo of it. You know what I mean? Like if they had like a setup at say like a Best Buy or a Walmart. Like I ain't dumping. I mean, I think it's a little bit cheaper now, but isn't it at least like $300 for like a VR setup nowadays?
Yeah, it's about normal. Depends on what you get though. You don't have you can enter VR if you have a capable PC for around 200 to 300.
I just, I'm not willing to put that money into it yet. In the future, maybe.
Yeah, it makes sense.
It's like I don't want to feel like a guinea pig. Like to me, this sort of feels like back in the day, like when Xbox first had that Connect shit come out, and everyone was like, "Oh man, this is cool." I mean, hell, even Chase had one for his 360. I checked it out. It's kind of cool technology, but like it's not really an advancement for gaming, in my opinion. You know,
I got you, man. I
and I
understand.
feel like I don't know, is this VR shit like the same kind of deal?
For me personally, no. So
I mean, if it has some
for me,
kick-ass games on it, it can be its own like little market.
it's gotta appeal to you. You gotta try it and see if it's for you.
I didn't they make uh or actually no, never mind. I was gonna mention something that Sony made, but I don't even know if that's a VR game or not. Okay, cat. Jeez. Chat's pretty quiet. Hey, Dragon, how come Funky is playing Age of Empires 2? Is he getting sucked into that game again? I mean, I'm sure it's fun and all, but Funky doesn't really strike me as the kind of guy who'd go apeshit for an RTS game. Oh, you're actually in the chat, Funky. Because Age of Empires 2 is awesome. Uh, I mean, it's probably good. I never played it myself. I don't know, Rob. Are you into RTS games at all?
Not lately.
The only one I've ever actually played is Stronghold and Stronghold Crusader. And I guess more recently, I guess you could call it maybe an RTS game. I've been getting into Mountain Blade Warbands. I kind of debate if that's an actual RTS game or if it's more like a military campaign game. I mean, you essentially create your own army and you can like create your own faction and eventually rule over the entire land. Usually play it when I'm watching stuff. Was going through some older seasons of South Park. Yeah, I know what you mean, Funky. Man, some some of South Park's older seasons are just amazingly funny. There's this one I like quite a lot where what the fuck was his name? He was like a supposed psychic back in the day. John Edwards. Like he had a show back in the day about like being a psychic and whatever. And he was in an episode of South Park where like the characters nominated him for like biggest douche in the universe. And like towards the end of the episode, like these aliens actually took him to like sort of like the Oscars ripoff, where he was actually awarded for being the biggest douche in the universe. Oh my god. Although to be fair, John Edwards is a fucking douche. So, uh, I mean, so is really anyone who claims to be a psychic. Well, actually, no, I retract that. People who claim to be a psychic and then ask for money for their service, they're douchebags. Cat, why are you? What is up, Cat? Like, what's going on? Are you that lonely? Huh? 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 Yeah. Uh, is the world up, Chase? Should I rejoin first, Chase, or have Rob join? Oh, did it kick Chase out? Chase?
I'm here. I forgot I muted myself.
Oh. You want
Yeah, I'm
you
in.
want you want me to
What's
join
up?
first or Rob?
Doesn't matter.
Okay. All right. Oh, I hit the wrong button. Let's see, fortune teller. Spirits are very happy. Well, what do you fucking do? Okay. Yeah, you see, you're already falling in love with these iridium sprinklers, aren't you?
It's nice. Because we can still have our base
Yeah.
stuff where we grow.
Did you already put all the okay, the cheese makers are full. Okay, I'll get the mayonnaise and put that in the shipping bin here. Oh, so I think I actually told you earlier, Chase. But for the chat, you know how you guys know how I was bitching and complaining about not being able to get Pokemon Coliseum on eBay because some losers were trying to snipe me, because that's what eBay pretty much is. It's just a sniper's paradise. Well, yesterday night I actually put in an offer for a game, and the guy actually took my offer. the hell are you doing? Go take a nap, cat. Jesus. This fucking cat, dude. So he took the offer. I put in a bid for $45. I mean, it wasn't technically complete in box, but it was like everything except for the actual manual. So like the original case, the disc inside, like the inserts. But I don't think it had a manual. But like the total was $52, I believe. I mean, that's probably an okay price to pay. I mean, I know with the manual it can definitely go for 60. But it's just like, I don't want to fuck around, you know, weeks and weeks on eBay, you know? I don't know, did you think I did alright, Chase?
Yeah.
I mean, I know just by virtue of it being a first party, you know, Nintendo game like Pokemon, you know, it's always gonna fetch a pretty penny. You like Pokemon at all, Rob?
A little bit.
You ever played the GameCube titles?
Yeah, some of them.
So like me and Chase, we have both pretty much grown up on the XD Gila Darkness. But to my knowledge, I don't think we've neither of us have played the prequel to that game, which is Pokemon Coliseum. Like for years I've wanted it, but I guess I just kind of held it off. And finally, you know, like when I got my last tax refund, I was like, you know what? You know, most of this I actually bought a bunch of stocks. Yeah, how adult of me, right? I mean, I figured during this recession, you know, stuff would be down, so I actually bought a couple of Disney and Coca-Cola and a couple other companies. But I was like, well, let's save a little bit just for something for myself, because I'm just that amazing. Also, hey Walker, how's it going, man? How's my favorite streamer, man? I thought Funky was your favorite streamer. I mean, but assuming I am your favorite streamer, I'm doing pretty okay. Chilling with a couple of people that I share a common interest with, and playing a little Stardew, so I'd say it's going well. And I've got a beer, which makes it even, you know, 5 times more fun. You know? But, what was I saying?
Talk about Pokemon Coliseum.
I forgot what I was gonna say after. Damn it. Like I was saying, how me and Chase have never actually played the prequel, and I've been wanting it for a while. Now, I should have bought it probably like 3-4 years ago, because that's when it was. It actually used to be like less than XD Gale Darkness. Like it used to always be like $10 less than that game, which is when I should have bought it, but I held it off. So I guess stupid me, huh? But now I'm actually going to get it in my possession, and I'll probably end up streaming it. Although I have to figure out how exactly to record from like I have an Elgato capture card. Now, to my knowledge, I believe that there is a hookup you can use to attach it to like a standard definition console. But I gotta think of how to set it up. I'll probably end up playing it
What the
like
hell is a
on.
Dorado? I mean, I know it's a fish, but I've never heard of that kind of fish before.
Um, it's definitely weird. I think I've actually fished one. God damn it. Fucking Gunther, dude. It was too late giving him his stupid mask. Son of a bitch. But yeah, I'm kind of excited to actually finally play it. I mean, I doubt it'll be as good as XD Gale of Darkness, but I mean, I'm sure it'll be decent. You guys don't seem to talk all that much. Why is that?
Just chilling. Just focusing on fishing.
Are you in the game yet, Rob? Or are you working on your thing?
I'm just working on some stuff right now.
Okay. God damn, this is like the 5th rusty spur we've gotten, Chase. Fucking garbage. I like how so we built this like regular wooden fence around our barn and coop and greenhouse,
Uh,
and like
just
literally within a
disintegrated.
week it got like fucking decimated. And Chase is like, "This is fucking garbage," and I was like, "Oh, that's
Like
why
I
hardwood
literally
is."
set one. Like I literally took a fence post, covered an old fence post, and then immediately it rotted right in front of me. I literally set it down and it was gone
That
that
was kind
quick.
of
I'm
funny.
like that's fucking broken.
And I told him, yeah, really hardwood is kind of the way to go, which is what I have in like my own farm. I don't think I even bothered with fences until I had hardwood. I didn't mention, well, you can use stone, but I doubt that would work much better. So for now, it's just an open range, I guess. But eventually we'll get it. We'll get it to where we need it. How much hardwood do we have now? I can only get 12 every day. We have 117. I mean, some of that I need to upgrade my cabin though. So, oh shit, that reminds me. I gotta look up what that girl likes.
Well, that broken CD is a GeoGenet 2.0 trial CD, so it's like AOL and those fucking CDs.
Well, yeah, I can see why it was broken and abandoned. Goddamn. Didn't AOL actually go bankrupt?
No, they're still around.
Oh, hmm.
Do we
Maybe I'm
get all the
thinking.
produce out?
I might be thinking of a different like early internet service provider. But yeah, I gotta look up Joss. You know that girl that gave you a piece of shit for Christmas. That was just amazing. I'm not even sure how to pronounce her name. Joss? Jess? Jas? No, that's not what I. Fucking autocorrect, dude.
Is it still not letting you in?
I'm coming. I think he's just busy with his mod. So have you modded a lot of games then, Rob?
Yeah, I do a lot of reshaders and like texture packs and things like that.
For other games other than Resident Evil?
Yeah.
Hmm. You ever done shit for like, I mean, Minecraft's kind of really known for having a lot of different texture packs available. Have you done any for like games like that?
Yep, I do.
Nice.
I just find it fun.
Me personally, I probably would never have the motivation, honestly. But hey, I appreciate that some people do it. Um, okay, gifts. What do you want? Fairy rose, pink cake, and a plum pudding. Son of a bitch. Don't we have a pink cake, Chase?
Yes.
Do we have two of them?
Why?
Well, because Jazz happens to really like pink cake. I'll just give
I
her a
don't care.
liked
Fuck
gift.
her.
Yeah, I know you're not a fan of her. I know you're not a fan of her. I'll
I
just
found
get.
this at the beach in the summer. You say you're bringing me a fucking dog turd. Oh, I hope you like it.
I
Who,
remember
who,
that.
who
I love
never
how she
wanted.
emphasized, oh,
I have
oh,
two
I picked
girls,
it.
and never have I wanted to punch a little girl in the face that hard.
Yeah, so for context, people, during the what is it called, the Feast of the Winter Star or whatever event, um, we each had basically like a gift exchange. Now my guy Harvey, he actually got me, or no, it wasn't Harvey. I think it was Penny. Penny actually got me an emerald. You know, I'd say a decent, present. It's a precious gem. And Chase got a present from Joss, and then she went into detail about, oh, I found this on the, I found this on the beach last summer, and I kept it. And she decided to give him a piece of clay. And Chase is like, you stupid fucking bitch! I ought to dick you in the face. Oh
It's
fuck.
like the closest thing you can literally give to
Yeah,
somebody
it
other
looks
than
like a
a
pile of
literal
shit.
turd.
It's just like a brown streaky mess. It was amazing.
Like, you fucking.
You stupid bitch. Oh god. We had a good laugh. Damn it. Honestly, I think I'd rather just feed them hay every day than let them out having to search for them to milk them.
That's fine. I'll at least let the chickens out because
Yeah, I'll let the chickens out because I don't have to tend to them. I mean, technically talking to them raises their relationship, but I mean, I think most of them are pretty maxed out in terms of relationship points. The fuck? That didn't look right at all. Yeah, like some of these chickens are already maxed out on a relation. Alright. AOL did go bankrupt and its rights were bought out by Verizon. Oh, that's interesting. I guess the more you know. Well, maybe bankrupt isn't the right word. It was, I mean, it was basically a buyout.
well, when you go like bankrupt, I mean it doesn't necessarily mean you have no money. You
It
don't
means you're
have
it
the
means you're in the negative.
reasonable ability to pay your debtors
It means you're
and
in the
don't want to pay
negative.
your debtors. Not necessarily. It doesn't mean you're in the negative. You can still have money, and if you just do not want to pay the people you're in debt to, you can file for bankruptcy.
Interesting. So like that thing that maybe Delta Airlines is gonna do, file for bankruptcy. Well, I mean, I honestly, if I were them, I wouldn't be too worried. The government will definitely bail them out. There you go. Got a golden mask. Kind of looks like something from Majora's Mask to me. Which, of course, I would make a reference like that. Oh, spoilers, Rob. I'm a pretty big fan of Legend of Zelda.
Hey, nice.
Pretty big fan. Unlike some other people, I actually didn't love Breath of the Wild. I think it's a great open world game, but not a great Zelda game.
Yep, I think it was very gutless to me.
Like, like the thing is, I still feel like it's a game that should have come out because it shakes up the series for the better in the long run. Like, you see what I mean by that?
Yes, see what you're saying. It's just ushering it.
Yeah. Like
My
I
favorite
highly
was
doubt.
Twilight Princess and Majora's Mask.
Like I highly doubt when the next one comes out, because I think I've already seen like a trailer to like the sequel. I don't think it actually has a title yet, but it's basically Breath of the Wild 2. You know, probably uses the same game engine and assets and blah blah blah. It'll probably. I just hope it'll be a smaller world, and it won't have breakable weapons because that pisses me off. was a stupid feature of that game. I typically don't like breakable weapons in most games. I'd much rather play Wind Waker than Breath of the Wild. I'm glad that after I mean, I've seen the cycle of things. Like, you see a game when it just comes out and everyone's losing their fucking nards over it. And then after like a year or so, people, they kind of settle the fuck down, and then they can actually analyze it, more logistically. Like that's kind of how I feel about Breath of the Wild, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I got you.
Like, let people go ape shit about it like the first year or so, and then, have them, they blow their fucking load, and then they'll realize, hey, this game maybe isn't a 10 out of 10 like certain sites said. Because I'm sorry,
I found it really boring.
If you think that game's a 10 out of 10, I don't know what the fuck you're smoking, sir. Me personally, I'd probably give it like an 8 out of 10. You said it got boring?
Yeah, it got boring.
It's funny you should mention that, because some years ago, I actually did like a first impression on the game. And my first impression was like 7 hours in, and I'm like, the game is fun and all, but it's been 7 hours and I've yet to go to the first dungeon. And I'm like, that's sort of an issue for me, when am I gonna get there?
That was like me with Skyrim. Like, it was really fun, but it was almost too much to do and it became overwhelming.
Yeah, I mean, that's kind of feel about a lot of Bethesda titles.
And generally, Bethesda's quality is just terrible.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to name that horse that. I hope there's a way you can rename the horse in the game. I haven't figured that out yet, though.
Nope.
Shit.
Sick the dogs.
Son of a bitch, dude.
Have you done the milk the cows and goats?
Yeah. Getting some hardwood now for my girl Abby. Oh yeah, I gotta give I've got a piece of clay in my inventory, Chase. You think I should give that to Joss?
I have 4 in my inventory. I'll fucking throw them at her.
Just throw her like a 99 stack of clay right in her face.
Like a cold shovel of shit. Bitch, just knock her the fuck out. Flatten her ass.
But she's just a kid.
I don't give a fuck.
She's like...
She wants to play adult fucking games.
Like
she's
what?
Gonna get the adult fucking
she's like
consequences.
What, maybe 9 years old? She has her whole
fuck.
life ahead of her.
Her mama should have raised her right.
Oh, goodness. Government shouldn't bail out any company unless the government caused it.
I mean, the government did cause it, but then again,
they cause a lot of shit.
How should I put this? So if you are an industry that is based on, like, say, tourism, and something happens to cause tourism to stop, the government didn't create the disease, right? So I feel that at that point, we shouldn't have to bail them out, because the government shouldn't have to bail them out, because that's something that's expected. Like, everybody sits there and they're like, well, if a brand new company comes about, they shit on them, and they're like, oh yeah, most of them are going to fail in the first year. Yeah.
I mean, that's...
But if you, as say Carnival Cruise Lines, do not think that you're immune to the effects of global workings, you're like, oh man, somebody will just bail me out. It's like, no, you're not too big. Nobody actually gives a shit. Think about it.
I mean, I sure wish I could have a business that just gets a free pass. I mean, that's basically what you're saying, how bullshit it is.
Yeah,
and I agree. It is bullshit. I mean, it's almost like you murdering your wife in cold blood, and then just getting a get out of jail free card. Like, wouldn't that be advantageous? You know?
Yeah, no, that they should know being in that business that there are going to be times when they should have prepared for this. They have more than enough capital that they could like do something or like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's their fault for not being like, oh man, I think that the whole world could shut down. Oh my god. And they're like, yeah, we didn't think that either, but you being like, well, you were not prepared for that. It's like, you're no different.
Yeah.
That's why I think corporations shouldn't be considered people in the eyes of the government because they get just as much as vote as people. And it's like, no, it's like a corporation is a thing. It is possession. Your car doesn't go out and register to vote.
No.
Neither
No.
should
No.
a
Not to my
corporation.
knowledge. Dragon said, I'm referencing the bank bailouts in the 90s and 2000s as the government caused
Yep,
those loan practices which lead to them failing.
yep. See that's reasonable. Like, government's like, yeah, man, we're gonna make 0% interest. It's like that sounds really cool on paper, till you apply it, and you're like, this totally fucks everything up.
Walker works in the medical supplies. Business is doing great. Yeah, I bet it is for medical supplies. I bet it's doing fantastic. And goddamn, mask sales have fucking probably gone up tenfold. Which my boss actually made me a mask for work. Don't judge. It's in my car right now. Yeah, the cheese and the mayonnaise is in there. I checked. Oh shit. Oh, I guess I missed Jazz's birthday. Oh well. Man, I have a hard time paying attention to detail. At least the beer's still good. The hell is that? Oh, Celestine. I don't think I've heard of that mineral. Funny thing is, science is proving that the lockdowns had a reverse effect on the virus. Last year, a standard FFP1 face mask was 4 pence. They're now 80 pence. Wow. That is quite an increase. If you say pence, I assume you're talking about um, European currency. Or UK currency, rather. Well, luckily I'm not in the medical field, so... Oh, come on. So, hey, Rob. Is Rob still there?
You there? Where did I leave off?
What do you mean? In the game?
No, I meant like talking.
I mean, you're talking about, I read Dragon's thing about, he was referencing bank bailouts in the 90s and 2000s.
Oh yeah, yeah, I was saying like that. But what was I talking about? I was talking about masks in that like there's some states that like you can't like you can't carry a weapon and have a mask on. Like if you look at other countries that have had stuff like outbreaks like SARS and stuff like that,
Sure.
it's become quite commonplace to wear masks in general.
Yeah,
So
dude.
it's gonna start being like that. So now, like you're just gonna see somebody like wearing a mask and a baseball cap walk into a bank, and people aren't gonna freak out. Like 8 months ago, if you would have had a mask on and you would have walked into a bank, people would have freaked the fuck out.
Dude, I mean, check out. Of course, I would make this reference. In Japan, it's like the culture is almost required. If you're even if you just have a little cough, you're gonna wear a face mask to wherever you go. That's just the culture, though. You know. But
But
here
that's
it's
because they've had shit like SARS and stuff, like
yeah,
shit that has fucked them up.
yeah. And there was actually one point in history. I mean, you wanna talk about these dingbats that think like that vaccinations are bad. There was actually a point in Japan's history. I think it took place in the late '80s. They actually stopped doing vaccines for. I'm trying to remember what it was. Was it polio? Something that starts with an S. I don't remember. But what actually ended up happening is there was a little bit of an outbreak because of these generation of children that were not immunized. Okay, it was polio. Okay, thank you, Dragon. Um, there was this generation where the kids were not immunized, so basically set the stage to spread the disease, to have it like come back and actually be a problem, like it was back in the early 1900s. It's like, it's really easy to have it come back and be a problem. I mean, that's great evidence to tell these anti-vaxxers that they're full of shit. An iron bar for Sebastian. Oh, I could do that. I don't know why the fuck he wants that. If you remember right, he's the emo kid in the town. The next birthday is on the 7th, I believe. It's for Gus, the barman. I don't remember what he likes. Might look that up in a bit. Okay, got some cheese ready. I think I'm actually gonna give one of these to Marnie, because I've been meaning to raise up her friendship. Actually, I think you can raise her friendship really quickly by just giving her like one piece of hay every day, or something like that. I might as well get that bar for Sebastian too. Okay. One iron bar is all I need.
I'm having a third silo built.
Okay. If you think we need one.
I mean, it'll be to a point to where like we're never going like at 3, like unless we get like a whole nother coop and barn, which I doubt we'll do. Like we're gonna, you know what I'm saying? Like if those are full,
Yeah.
we're never gonna have to worry about it, and
Yeah.
that's what I'm hoping for. Because that'll put us at, instead of 240, I think 720.
I think your
Yeah,
math is right. Yeah.
yeah, 720 pieces of hay across, let's say, 24 animals
Yeah.
across 28 days.
Ooh, there you are, Sebastian.
It's gonna be close.
I thought I'd have to wait until he comes out of his room first. There we go. Awesome. Alright. Might as well see if something's here. Oh! Oh, fuck yeah, dude.
What?
I just got me an ancient seed. Remember what I was telling you about that?
Something about wine?
I mean, inevitably, yeah, it does lead to wine, but when I give this to Gunther, which I should be able to get to him before he closes. You know what I hate? You know that spot between like where the river and the truck is that's parked by Mayor Lewis's house? I hate how you cannot squeeze through there if you have a horse. That always pissed me off. But if you donate this to Gunther, what he'll do is, as a reward, because you have to donate to him to get the thing. I got an ancient seed, motherfucker. Oh, and an ancient seed recipe too. That's cool. Huh. Oh shit, I forgot there was more rare crows here. Or, well, there's one of them. Huh. And a bear statue. Neat.
You're like way behind on that.
Yeah, I am. On collecting the rewards.
This is probably gonna be the last in-game day, or yeah, in-game day, because I am fucking tired.
That's
I don't know why. Like
it's
I'm literally sitting here and I'm just like spacing out, and I'm like, yo, I need to go to bed.
It's gonna be 3 a.m. here soon anyway. That's totally fine. Sucks we lost Rob. But yeah, this ancient seed, I actually don't remember. I think it actually grows in every season except for um, winter. Like, I think what I did in my game is I would actually plant the ancient seed in my greenhouse. And if I recall right, it's a reoccurring plant. So it'll give you fruit, I want to say every week, something like that. So it's really good to have. I'm gonna put this in here for now. Thank fuck we got the ancient seed though. And the recipe, let me just look at it real briefly here, is somewhere. Oh, here it is. Oh, it's literally one ancient seed per. So basically, like, you can randomly dig at the ground and get an ancient seed. Um, since we already have the first one, you can just craft that into an actual plantable product. You see what I mean?
Yeah.
But you just have to get the recipe from Gunther, which should be unlocked for you right now. But
I
I mean,
think our rewards are, oh,
really, the best way to get more ancient seeds is to just, whenever it produces its first fruit, put that in a seed maker and hopefully get 2 seeds, and then plant those, and then you'll have 3 plants. And then every time you get a fruit, you just put it in the seed maker and get more. Like, that's really the best way to get them, because they're pretty rare to get just from digging at the ground. But yeah, it's those ancient fruits that could be turned into wine, and then you can put the wine in a oh, what do you call it? Like an aged casket or whatever to increase the value. Like, it's a good way to make a lot of money at game. Like, that's one of the main ways I could afford my return scepter, which I told you is like fucking 5 million gold. You know, that's one of the techniques I use to make so much. Gotta think of where to put my rare crow here. Is this a... That's a weird looking rare crow. Can't even tell what that thing is. I'll just put it over here. Who cares? Bear statue, skeleton. I'll probably just keep that in my inventory for now. I don't remember if I got the hardwood. I better check that real quick. I know I got all the cheese and mayonnaise. Oh, got a little cutscene. I guess I'm not gonna get the hardwood then. Damn it. Hey, is it possible for you to pause while I do this cutscene and it'll still pause the time? Can you do that? Chase?
Yeah, did it.
Shh.
I couldn't spell pause.
Oh, what time is it in the game?
Like 11:30.
I'll just skip the scene here. You can resume it. I can just skip the scene.
Well, can you still go through the scene? It's paused.
No, it won't let me do anything. And it says it's paused in the upper left-hand corner. I thought maybe it'd give me mercy and allow the scene to continue when the time was paused. You can go ahead and pause it. I'll just skip it.
Goddamn, I'm horrible at fucking spelling.
Do you have to spell out unpause?
I have to spell it resume,
Oh,
and I put RUSE instead of RUSU.
oh yeah. All right. I've seen the scene before, so basically it was the cutscene where Shane was kind of talking about how like pointless like life is, I guess. He's kind of emo in a sense. I mean, I don't think I'm gonna be able to get all these before coming back. I'll just get a couple of stumps. Oh, figured I got slowed. All right, I'm coming back because I know I'm cutting it close here. Don't pass out on me, babe. Come on now. Come on now. One thing that'd be cool, I wish there was an item that let you stay up all night. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it just gave you infinite like stamina or something like that. Of course, I imagine it'd be a really late game item, but okay, made it. Thank God for that, dude. Jeez. All right, thanks for joining the stream, everyone. Lurkers and participants. Hey, you know, as long as someone's watching, then that's good. I thought we might have missed something there. No, that's everything. Mayonnaise and the
Nope, it's
cheese.
everything.
Okay. Uh, not sure when I'm gonna stream this tomorrow. I mean, it just depends on how we can work stuff out schedule-wise. Oh, that sucks. Weeds have caused damage to our farm? Well, that's not good. Shit. Guess we'll have to see see the damage of that tomorrow then. Oh, I forgot to disconnect. There. Well, yeah, thanks for watching, everyone. I'll see you guys later.